Hello and welcome to Readings and Healings with Deeple. It is Wednesday at 1:30 and I am so happy to be here with you. And we're going to be talking about empathy overload. What is empathy overload? How does it affect you? What can you do about it? Okay? And many of you are empathic, whether or not you know it. And so we're going to talk about how empathy overload can impact you, especially if you're highly sensitive and you already have a high level of empathy. So we will get started in just a moment as people start to hop on. And I want to welcome each and every one of you to today's show. Welcome back. I am Deepal Shah, and I'm a medical intuitive and a self care expert. And I help empaths all over the world find their intuitive abilities. So, today we're talking about empathy overload and how it can impact your health. Okay. Empathy overload, it refers to this experience of being overwhelmed by your emotions and energies of others. Does that sound familiar to you? A lot of times, I will see that you know, a lot of empaths, when we feel things, when we have this innate ability to sense things around us, we tend to absorb the emotions, thoughts, feelings, beliefs, energies around us. While empathy is a valuable trait, constant exposure to intense emotions can lead to empathy overload. And I go through this. I go through this every time we have a gathering, whether it's a family reunion or friends gathering. Especially if we have family getting together for days. And it kind of becomes this empathy overload, overstimulation or understimulation. But most of the time, what I find, it's an overwhelming emotional stimuli that you are encountering, right? Because it can be distressing your entire nervous system and creating these high emotional, and sometimes I call them mood swings, right? Sometimes we can have mood swings. We'll get angry or frustrated or upset for no reason, but it's because there's um, as I've been calling it, empathy overload. And we're flooded with an access of emotions that we don't know what to do with. We're actually challenged by what is happening in our surrounding, right? So it can be a challenging process and it can be challenging to manage. But if you're feeling exhausted, you're feeling fatigued, and physical symptoms are actually setting into your body, I want you to recognize it. Am I having empathy overload? Because it can have a significant impact in your intuition. Okay, where your intuition won't kick in as strong. You won't be able to make decisions that quickly. You won't have clarity. How many of you actually resonate with what I'm saying right now? Because, hi, Divine Light. Hello, Facebook user. Hello, Miriam. So wonderful that you are here. Yeah, you're saying this is my issue all the time. I know it's mine too. And I've learned to manage it over the years. You know, I've learned to, here's the thing, you got to create boundaries, number one, right? Because a lot of times I'll have to tell my husband that, okay, we're not staying somewhere in this social gathering that we're going to. We're not staying at this event for more than 2 hours. Or if family's over, I'm going to take my time and do some self care, go for my walk, take some time. If you see me disappear, it's because I just need some time to reset, right? And we all need that. Sometimes we push ourselves to the extreme where we get this overload and then we don't know what to do about it because it's not that it's too late, but it feels like it's kind of late, right? And then you're feeling sick and you're not feeling good and it's just not fun. So, okay. So, hello, DC Reed. Hello, Martina. Sometimes I don't know who Facebook user is and it just comes up. So, I just have to pull it up on my phone so that I could see all of you. But I'm so glad you are here. Hello, Jean. So wonderful to see you here, my dear. All right. So, as usual, I always do readings and healings. And so, if you would like a healing, go ahead and put your concern down for what you would like healing for, because today we are healing empathy overload. Okay, that flood of emotions that come through when you are in social settings, when you're around even one other person. Sometimes that can happen. That empathy overload, because maybe they are somebody who just loves to talk, right? Or they love drama. Now that can really create empathy overload, and you don't know how to get out of the situation sometimes. So, what you do is you just imagine, this is what I want you to do. When you're in that situation, I want you to imagine that there is this door, okay? There's a door or a window, whatever you want, and it's open. And you just allow the energy to pass through you and out the door, okay? Um, so that's another thing that I can give you in a way to manage your empathy overload, okay? Especially when you can't get out of it. So um, let's see. Okay, so why don't we I'm just gonna look at what the guides are saying, because I always like to do a reading for everyone to give you a message as to what is happening in your life, what needs to shift, what you need to focus on. So I just want to do a reading for you, and I'm going to use my beautiful cards. With empathy overload, I realized that it can impact our relationships, our intimate relationships, our relationships with our family members. It can impact a lot of things because you come off sometimes looking like you're not really participating, or that you're a loner, right? But that's not the case, I think. And then people are not going to understand when you need a break. They think that it's something that you just can't handle, or that you don't want to be around them. And now, and just because I can take my own example, because I don't mind being around young kids, but I really get overloaded and over their stimulus, because they have so much energy, right? From 6, 7 years to younger kids have a lot of energy. And I just cannot take it for more than a day sometimes. And I need a break. So I will leave the house. I will actually leave my house or the person whose house I'm at. And I'm like, okay, I need a break. And I go do my thing. And then I reset myself, and it's kind of nice. But you'll notice that, like, it happens to me with the elderly, especially when I'm around my parents, or my husband's parents, or adults, that I just cannot seem to handle for long periods of time, and young kids. So I have to take my break. And I'm not saying that it's just the elderly or the young, but also my age, right? I'm 47. Oh, yeah, I had to think about that. I'm 47, and sometimes there's just a lot to handle, even with our age, my age group. And so we really have to recognize for ourselves. Am I having empathy overload right now? Yes or no? And let your body answer it. Okay. And maybe you already see the signs very clearly. So that's when you need to definitely make sure that you do the things necessary to manage these energies before they become stuck within either your energy field, your chakras, your meridians, your nadis, or anywhere else in the body. We don't want these energies stuck anywhere. We want to let them flow right through. And that's why I gave you that wonderful exercise. And if you missed it, what I just told everybody, and you're just joining us, make sure you go ahead and watch the replay, okay? So, today's message for everyone is to be patient, okay? There's a lot of things coming to you. Yeah, there are some challenges, but they're requiring your patience. And you are going to be successful when you are patient, okay? You're going to find that success is here. Now, the only other message that I got is right now you may be emotional. You may be contemplating something. Again, patience, balance your emotions because there's a lot of emotions coming up. So we need to do that, okay? Take care of yourself. You know, a lot of times I find that people just neglect themselves because of everything else that they have to do and all the responsibilities. So, um, aw, thanks. You don't look like you're 47. Thanks, Martina. I don't feel 47. Um, all right. So I love the fact that you are all here. I want you to go ahead and tag somebody that can use today's healing as we're healing empathy overload. Okay. And we're talking about it because it is so important. And so many people deal with empathy overload. They just don't know what it's called or what it is. And so I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Miriam. Hello, Stella, so wonderful to see you. Hello, Ruda. Hello, Carol. Wow, I think, okay, so who are my first timers? Hello, Thea. Hello, Shama. Wow, I see a lot of people for the very first time. EOC, hello and welcome. So wonderful to see you. Guys, comment below if you are here for the first time, okay? Because I do want to give you a shout out. I love giving shout outs to you guys. I'm here to support you every Wednesday. So let's go ahead and do a collective healing and then we'll do a one-on-one, okay? So for the collective, let's go ahead and clear all the empathy overload you've ever taken on in your lifetime where you have absorbed other people's thoughts, feelings, emotions, limiting beliefs, their karma. Let's clear that now. And you may feel this energy if you're very sensitive. And if you are not, that's okay. I actually teach you how to feel energy. So if you're interested, do let me know by emailing me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com. All right. And I'm just clearing all the flood of emotions that have created challenges in your life, all the emotional fatigue and exhaustion that you're holding on to, all the decisions that you have to make. You know, when you're young, you want to be older. When you're older, you want to be young, right? It's because of all the responsibility and decisions that we have to make as we get older. But you've always had these responsibilities and decisions to make when you were younger. You just didn't realize the impact. It was a lot easier for you. It was a little more clearer and crisp for you. And for some of you, it was easier to communicate. Some people, it was very difficult to communicate, like myself. Okay, because I had very strict parents and a very strict culture, very conservative. So, how dare you communicate and open your mouth? So, if that's the case, there is an empathy overload, right? Everything that you're experiencing is creating some kind of depletion within your body. So, let's clear that. Let's clear all the excessive noise that are within your body and your aura. Let's clear where you feel drained and less connected to your own wisdom. Yeah, let's clear, cancel, delete, guys. There we go. Let's bring in space, create that quantum space for healing so that the clarity and your ability to tap into your intuition comes through clearly, allowing you to set healthy boundaries, practicing self-care routines. Let's bring in all that energy and let's ground you. Let's ground you. There you go. So that you are more conscious, aware, and present of every moment of your life. Notice how you feel. Notice how that feels. And I want you to share with me what is coming up for you as we talked about this empathy overload. Okay. I want you to write down what you're feeling and don't forget to tag somebody that you know that could use our healing today on empathy overload. If you're just joining, hello and welcome. Hello, Carol. Thank you for being here. You're a first timer. Shama, yes, I do know you, but your first time here on the Wednesday Lives. Welcome. And let's see. All right. So wonderful. Let's see. Caroline says, feeling more relaxed. Martina says, my heart chakra feels lighter. My left brain side feels freer. And yeah, you will feel this energy even moving in through your head because a lot of empathy overload, not only does it affect our body and our energy systems, but it does affect our mind. You might notice a lot of mind chattering happening. And I see we've got Shama saying a lot lighter, Thea saying happier, Ruta saying like from a washing machine, clean and light and new. I love that. I love it. Love it. Love it, guys. All right. So I feel simply relaxed, Jean says. Well, I'm so glad, honey. Okay, so let's get to one-on-ones. Who would like a one-on-one healing, reading, scan, whatever I am guided to do for you, I'm going to do for you today. So just go ahead and put in one thing that you want me to work on, and I'll go ahead and see what comes up, okay? Let's see. I'm going to start from the top because I know. Um, all right. So Miriam says, how can I handle being overwhelmed by fear because of my son's mental illness? Um, Miriam, I want to really um commend you and send you light and love to you and your son because dealing with somebody, whether it's your son, it doesn't matter, somebody in your life that has mental illness, and especially our children, it is very, very difficult. You are so strong, Miriam, and I can see that every day you have so much hope and faith and so much light that you carry, and I love what I'm seeing, but I understand the exhaustion and the overwhelm because there is so much fear as to the uncertainty. Okay, this is throwing off your second chakra and your first chakra, and you're feeling very ungrounded. You're not able to take care of yourself because you're so busy taking care of your son. Um, and so I do want to share some light for you. So I want you to call. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I love this. All right, guys. Look who showed up, Archangel Ariel. And Archangel Ariel says strength. I was just telling you about your own strength and how much strength you have. I just love this. Okay, Miriam. So I know Archangel Ariel is there with you. And Archangel Ariel wants you to know that there's this, you have such great inner strength, which I already told you, and release the harsh judgments that you have about yourself and what you can and cannot do. Okay, where you're feeling like an unfit mother, where you blame yourself or you blame someone else, let's clear that. Okay, let's clear, cancel, delete. And if anyone else is dealing with some of the similar issues, please be open to receiving. Okay, yeah, let's clear. And we're going to bring in the frequency of compassion and forgiveness to yourself because that's what you need right now. Okay. Whew, Miriam, let's go ahead and ask Archangel Ariel to bring this frequency through and this flow into your mind and your body and bring you um some calmness, calming down your nervous system, calming down your own fight or flight response. That's what's happening. You are in fight or flight, right? Because there's so much stress upon you. So let's calm down the nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system. I'm just moving through there. Feel your body shifting. Very good. Very good. There you go. Okay, notice how that feels. I went ahead and anchored you. I went ahead and really connected you to Mother Earth. So you should feel very grounded and present and in your body. Okay, Miriam, if you are interested in doing a personal healing session, please do connect with me at Deepal Shah at anandaforlife.com. Okay, guys, if you are interested, I do not really offer personal healing sessions. I do have a few spots open that I can help you with, but I also have healers that would love to help you. And you may know who they are. We have Dana, Zena, Lydia, Micah, and Michelle. And we have 5 healers that are ready to serve you and help you heal through whatever you may be going through. And I want to welcome you. If you are joining me here for the first time, welcome, welcome. Do tell me what you would like a healing for, and let me help you clear and heal and get you back on track so that you can enjoy your life again. Okay. I love the support, guys, that you give each other. Thank you so much for doing that because we are all here for a reason. So thank you so much. Okay, so EOC, welcome. And let's go ahead and see what's coming up for you. You're attracting and courting with narcissistic personalities. So I'm seeing this on your father's side. And it's quite interesting because it's the ancestral narcissism, okay? Ancestral narcissism that you're bringing into this, into your energy field, but also from past lifetimes. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a reading for you as well. Okay, so there's a lot of things coming up. You feel like you're underwater a lot of times. You feel like you cannot get out. You can't breathe. Okay, so what I'm feeling is energy in your heart and your lungs because you're so broken. You're afraid to move forward, find somebody that is not a narcissistic, because what happens is that you connect with them, the relationship moves further, and then their true self comes out, their true personality, and then you're attached to them and you've taken on their karma. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear that for you, where we're clearing out all the karma you've taken on of the people that have come and gone in your life. And let's clear the fear of attracting narcissists. So what I want you to say to yourself is, I attract those who are of love and light. I only attract those who are of love and light, because this is creating chaos within your third chakra. Okay, it's creating disruptions in your second and third chakra. So I'm just going to go ahead and work on those, healing those. Feel the energies moving. And guys, if any of you are attracting narcissistic personalities, there has been somebody in your childhood, in your life, that has been feeding off of your energy. And these narcissistic energies kind of eat up. And it's like I see kind of like that Pac-Man game, it just chomp, 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 right? It like eats up your energy because it's eating up your energy field. So let's go ahead and make your energy field very strong for all of you. Yeah, feel that. So these energies cannot get in. We got to shield them away. We don't want them in our lives, right? And where you think you deserve them, let's clear that, okay? All right, good job, guys. All right. Great, great job. All right. Carol says 25 years of betrayal trauma. All right. So 25 years of betrayal trauma, that's a lot to go through. So, what has happened is that there's like a vector in the back of your heart wall. So, we all have the heart, the physical heart, but then in the behind the heart, in the front of the heart, we have a heart chakra. Behind the heart, there's a heart wall that tries to protect our heart. But unfortunately, when we have been betrayed, then this heart wall can get pierced. Okay. And so I'm just going to go ahead and heal that area for you. Okay. Just clearing all the betrayal energy. And this is coming in from 5 lifetimes of betrayal that you've carried forward into this lifetime. Okay. So let's just clear that. And subconsciously, you believe that you deserve this kind of energy. You deserve to be betrayed. But it is creating empathy overload. It's creating this overload because you're very empathic, and you try to believe in the good of people, but then they betray you. They manipulate your energy. Okay, Carol? So let's go ahead and clear that. Ugh. There we go. All right. I know things are clearing. When I start yawning, I definitely know something's clearing out, or I start coughing. So, all right. There we go. Beautiful, Carol. Definitely do email me at deepalshaw@anandaforlife.com. And let me help you guys. If you have any questions, you can always email me at deepalshaw@anandaforlife.com. If you would like my free stress-free relief guide, you can email me at deepalshaw@anandaforlife.com. We are so stressed in this world. We have stress that impacts us each and every moment. And sometimes we tend to neglect the stress because we're so used to it. But I'm going to teach you the amazing ancient yogic techniques that will help you relieve that stress, along with two awesome MP3s. One is silent, it's an immune system MP3, and one is music, it's deep sleep. I know a lot of people, a lot of my clients are having problems with sleep lately, and they've been having sleep issues for a long time, but sleep is something that will affect your energy field, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about life. I mean, that is when your body recuperates, it rests, it does what it needs to do to heal you. And if you're not getting the sleep that your body needs, we need to definitely work on that. So the deep sleep MP3 will help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and help you heal. Okay. So you can email me. Again, Deepal Shah, you can see it scrolling at the bottom. Go ahead and email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com and just say stress free relief guide, okay? And I'll send that over to you. All right, let's see. I see we've got somebody from Las Vegas. Hello, Stella. Hello, Christina. So wonderful. Thank you for tagging somebody. I love the energies here, guys. Oh, Manira says, I feel cold in my feet. Okay. So, Manira, I don't know if you're feeling cold in your feet because it's a sensation happening through the healing, or do you normally feel cold? I'm going to assume that it's kind of like a combo of both. Okay. So, I'm going to move through your circulatory system and just bring in some heat into your feet. Okay. Let's bring that in. And anyone else who needs some heat in their hands and feet, let's go ahead and bring that through. All right. Awesome. 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 All right, guys. Hi, Lisa. Wonderful to see you. Carol says, "Oh my FG." I'm not even going to say that out loud. Wow. Well, I'm glad, honey. I'm glad you're feeling it. You know, when we do one-on-one sessions, you guys will feel just amazing. I do enjoy doing one-on-ones. My healers are just amazing at it. They have more openings than I do. However, I do teach my modality, Quantum Body Awakening. And if you want to learn, do email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com and let's talk. If you're ready to invest in yourself now, then email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com and let me know that you're interested in learning the modality that I use. Okay. And I'll be happy to get back to you. T. Harley says, how do I shed the feeling of loneliness and no sense of purpose? So, T. Harley, the reason that this is coming through is some of your chakras are out of balance. You have had loss in your life. There's a lot of disconnect between you, family members, you, and other people. It feels like you're very shy, and so you kind of keep to yourself, and you're feeling this no sense of purpose is because your thymus is blocked. Now, I work with the Hara line, guys. My work is all about the Hara line and bringing you back into your purpose. So if you're feeling this sense of purpose that is lost, let me help you bring that back because I know how that feels. I had the same feeling when I left my job in pharmaceuticals and I was a stay-at-home mom, and I enjoyed it for a little bit, but I still felt that, okay, what is my purpose? And luckily, through my own healing, I found energy healing. And now I teach people all over the world how to heal themselves. Okay. And how to tap into their 8 intuitive abilities. Okay. I don't think there's any teacher out there that teaches you how to tap into 8 intuitive abilities. So I do teach that. Okay. But that no sense of purpose has to do with a blockage along the Hara line that there's actually 2 blocks for you. And so I would love to help you. However, at this time, I can only give you a scan and just some information. We would need to do this type of healing on a one-on-one session, okay? I cannot do this just like that here in 30 seconds, okay? It's going to take me a little bit longer to do that. I don't want you to get half of my work, guys. I want you to get all of it. So I try to provide as much as I can in the time that we have and try to help as many people as we can. But if I feel that there's somewhere that I'm going to need more time and so that you get the most out of it, I will let you know, okay? That is just how I do my work. Hello, Preeti. So wonderful to see you. Manira, you are so welcome. Yes, T. Harley. Yeah, you're very, very welcome. EOC says, Deeple is amazing in a personal session. Oh, thanks, honey. I appreciate that. I love shout outs too. So if any of you need me, if you need anything, please do connect with me at deepolshah at anandaforlife.com, especially if you want my stress-free relief guide and the 2 free MP3s that come along with it. And thank you so much for being here today. I hope those of you who are in the States enjoy this beautiful long weekend that's coming up. I know I will be enjoying some time with my family. So have a beautiful, beautiful long weekend. And I will see you all next Wednesday, same time, same place. I love you guys. Namaste, everybody.